My name's Lynn, and just very quickly, I've met some of you before. I haven't met Laura before. You're one of my babies in my team. I've been with Nutrimedics, it's 30 years this year. I think it's going on 31. 30 years in July, just gone. So my background is I'm a beauty therapist by trade. I had a salon for 8 years and left school because I loved, anyone left school and they love makeup, skincare, all that. I was going to be an air hostess, that's what I was going to have on the back of my mind. But with Mum being in Nutrimedics, I still loved all the skincare and makeup side of things. So I trained and set up a salon here where we lived and had it for a few years, and then got married and moved to Highfields and had a salon there. So all up I had it for about 8 years. But I've always loved looking after your skin, loved makeup, all the pretty things. And then I had 2 boys. They won't do it. They won't let me put lipstick on them. So I've always loved that side of things. So what we're going to do tonight also is just go through to bring you a little bit of knowledge about our skincare. So with the skincare, we have our Hydrofinity range, which is, as you can tell with the colour of it, it's directed at the younger market, and it has rose water and glacial water, and it's actually from New Zealand, the glacial water. So, and we were a little bit sceptical about Jen and I went, it's not. So went up to the product guy and he said, yeah, definitely glacial water from New Zealand. So it's a beautiful, light, fluffy range for those girls that are young and have no issues with their skin, but they don't want anything too heavy. So normally a young skin can be on the oily side and they don't like a thick cream on their face. So this has a foamy cleanser, a beautiful toner, the moisturiser, night cream, a moisturising boost, an exfoliant, and also an eye cream in that. So it gets those young girls starting to look after their skin. We have this range here in green, which is clear, and it's a unisex range, so boys and girls can use this. Those younger ones that are going through the puberty, pimples, and they need to keep it clean. So that's got witch hazel, aloe vera and tea tree in it, so it's very healing. The spot corrector in it is fantastic for those that have a bit of a breakout, and what you're trying to do is to stop them from picking at their skin, because the infection starts from all the grime under their nails and picking and squeezing, and if they can stop doing that and maybe spot it with the spot corrector over night time before they go to bed, that'll help to heal it. So then we have Comfort, which is that for those ladies that have a sensitive skin type, and there's a lot of people that are sensitive. This range they brought out a couple of years ago and released it. They trialled it in England in a hospital with people that had very high problems with psoriasis, irritated skin, and they had 98% come back say that it was fantastic on their skin. So when you have a sensitive range, it tends to be quite basic. You won't have a scrub in it or anything like that, so it's a very simple range. That's got your nice softening cleanser, a milky toner, a night cream and a day cream and an eye cream, and that has oat milk and honey in it, which is very soothing. Okay, and then we have Restore, and Restore is a range that these 2 here that I'm going to talk about come in 3 different ranges. They come in a light, medium and an intense range. So the Restore here has got vitamins A, C and E, and I just think of ACE, and that most ranges that are anti-aging have those 3 vitamins in them. And it's got biophytox, which is from the hibiscus plant, so it's a natural Botox. So those ladies that are concerned about aging, fine lines, we would direct them to this one, and depending on their skin type, if they're dry, well, you would go to the intense range. Have you seen in the brochure there's different, yeah, and that's what that's all about. If they have a normal skin type, a little bit oily down the middle, dry around the outside, go for the medium. And if they say, look, I'm really dry, go for if they're oily, go to the light one. This one here I leave this to last because it's my favourite. It's what I grew up with as a kid. I joined Nutrimedics when I was 16, but I actually was using it before that as well, and we used to have a range called, I don't know if anybody will remember, has anyone been knowing Nutrimedics for a long time? I've used this range since 12, I think. I'm 46, so I've used that all my life, and I go around to new product that they bring out, I go, go straight back to this one, and I really do. What you'll find is, if you're recommending skincare, you'll tend to recommend what you like because you've had good results with it. So this is the one that I sell a lot of, and again, you've got a light, medium or intense range in that. So this one, the lighter range has got your foaming cleanser, Skin Fresh and Nutrimoist Extra Light. Medium is Skin Clean, Skin Fresh, Nutrimoist, the original Nutrimoist, and the intense is Skin Clean, Skin Fresh and Nutrimoist Intense. Okay. So this one here's got your apricot and avocado eye cream as well in that range. Sometimes too, with the different seasons, this is what I'm like. If it's summertime, I always tend to be on the oil. Jenny and I always tend to be more on the oily side, and as I'm getting older, I am getting a little bit drier, but I still get oily in summer if it's really humid. So I'll use a lighter range in this range, and then when it goes on to a cooler months, I'll go to a stronger range. So I change my skincare depending on the seasons as well. And if you've got makeup on, these are great too. So if you felt that you wanted to, when we're doing, who's doing parties here? Anyone doing parties? When you're doing parties, take these to every party that you do, because if they're going to want to remove their makeup, and they can get most of it off with this and then start getting the rest off with their cleanser. And a lot of the time, if I'm out of a night time and I'm a bit tired and can't be bothered doing the whole routine, I'll just grab one of these and wipe my face over and pop my night cream on before I go. They're so easy. So if you're camping or boating, or just one of these is going to save. Somebody should have one of these in their order all the time.